What's up, everybody? This is There Is No Battle. Part two of Realizations and Epiphanies. Sitting here at my boy's house. He had to have some internet installed and he was at work or whatever, so I'm over here, just chilling, um, watching movies or whatever. Uh, but I just had a realization, man. Something just came to me, and it was crazy because something I've been trying to figure out with life, with my life, for a while. The first video I talked about being an only child, pretty much just being around myself the whole time, a lot, not being in too many relationships or whatever, which brings up the question or dilemma of what love is. This whole spiritual journey that I'm on, I realized finally what love is, how to love myself, and I do. I don't look outside of myself for that anymore like I used to. So today, was thinking I had a little, I don't want to call it a situation, but I had a connection with somebody, and through that connection, I gained some insight into why I used to do the things that sorry, I said my eye. Why I used to do the things that I do. I did. One of those things was I would get really, some people will call it attached quickly. Um, some, girl or whatever, come into my life and just get attached like real quick. But really, I mean, that's not really what it was. Like I'm working all this stuff out today. That's not what it was. It's like, because it wouldn't be every girl. Every girl that tries to talk to me, or every girl that I tried to talk to or go on a date. Like there will always be this. Not every single time it'll be like an instant attachment, but there are those some people who come into my life, and it would be sort of like a instant emotional attack, like something there, but you can't really define it, like you can't really say this is what it is, I mean, I hope that makes sense. um and I figured it out every time. This is the past few times now. Every time there's been a woman that come into my life, and there is this sort of, not, I don't want to call it attachment, but a strong emotional bond, like a strong emotional, like a pull emotionally, I guess. You feel like somebody, pulling you emotionally. Like I used to really confuse that with like, oh, this must be what love feels like. But now I get it. I get it. That's not what it was at all. I mean, no. I mean, who's to say that something behind that is like love is propelling that feeling. But that's not what it was though. It wasn't love. Every time that happens, it's always something that I can learn from. It's always something I can learn from that person about myself. Every single time it's been like that. Every time. And like I was just tripping out, man. Like I had to jump on here and do a sorry, I'm tired. I had to jump on here and do a realization and an epiphany blog because it was a extreme realization that just changed the entire game, man. And Yeah, that just changed the entire game, because I get it now, and it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So yeah, I think everybody throws out this whole love yourself thing, and I know for me personally, well, I hear people say that, but I never really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love yourself. I love myself. Everybody says that. Like, yeah, 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 I love myself. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I love myself? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I love myself? I love myself. Who doesn't love themselves? But like, everybody's different though, right? So like one person's definition of love is going to be different than another person's. I mean, is there some grand universal definition of this is what it means to love yourself? I don't know if I can answer that question, being 100% honest. I'd like to believe so, but really I don't know. All I know is for me to learn how to love myself, I had to do and go through the things that I went and gone through to get to this point finally. But I'm here in full understanding of the things that happened in my life and why they've happened, and why they will continue to happen. So it allows me to like get outside of my mind a lot more often now, and really just peep game. And really, maybe that situation was the last situation that ever happened where cause I feel free as fuck right now, man. Like Jesus Christ. It's like a gigantic weight that just not a weight really, but like when you figure some shit out that you've been like dealing with for years, like years, when you figure that shit out finally, like Jesus, man. I'm just thankful for the ability to really peep game on that stuff, man, for real. But like that's why it's really difficult to like. These videos are for. I have something in my eye. I apologize. These videos are for. They're for me. But if somebody can watch these videos and get some sort of insight into like how they can go within themselves to start figuring out things and answer questions within themselves, then hey, the videos serve the purpose they need to serve. If you feel what I'm saying, I know you get what I'm saying. I know you get it. So I don't have to like go too deep on it. It's almost like there's no universal answer to a specific question or problem or whatever you're going through in your life, because my life is my life. I experience life through my eyes, through my perception, through the things that I've gone through. You do the same thing. Anybody who's watching this do the same thing. So I could have gone through. I'm an only child, for instance, raised by a single parent mother. I grew up pretty much by myself, being by myself a lot. I have a very small group of friends or whatever. Like, you could be completely opposite to me. So everything that I'm saying is coming from a completely different perspective. You may be able to relate to it, but it may not apply. You have to find ways to apply that information for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it was a great realization. And I hope it made sense. I hope I wasn't rambling too much. But yeah, man. Everybody have a good day. I love you. And I'd rather be sleeping. Actually, yeah, no, I'd rather be sleeping. Y'all have a good one. Peace.